Neon Genesis Evangelion premiered in 1995 and remains one of the most influential anime series to date. The story centers on a shadowy organization known as NERV, which recruits teenagers to pilot enormous mechs called Evangelion or EVA units. The narrative pits humanity against terrifying creatures known as angels before they can set off a chain of events that will destroy the world. And now, the beloved and iconic anime will be available on Netflix on June 21st. But if that feels too long, consider binging one of these 7 epic anime series that we think hit a lot of the same notes as Neon Genesis. Devilman Crybaby is equal parts ferociously violent and heartbreaking, hence the 2 extremes of its title. Like Evangelion, the anime is rife with particularly disturbing sequences, and its captivating story will not think twice about ripping your heart out. The story that unfolds after soft-spoken Akira transforms into a Devilman, a human who can harness the powers of a devil while retaining his humanity, is a visceral roller coaster ride melding violence, sex, tragedy, and raw human emotion together in a cacophony of sight and sound. The musically focused RAHXEPHON is one of the closest analogs to Evangelion released in the past couple of decades. RAHXEPHON is set in a reality on the precipice of being destroyed by horrific multidimensional invaders. 17-year-old Ayato Kamina is granted the ability to pilot a mecha-like suit created to keep the human race from being eliminated in an event known as Tuning the World. RAHXEPHON shares many of its core ideas with Evangelion, but takes the foundation laid by the iconic mecha hit and expands upon it in a meaningful way, and the creepy colossal golems give the angels a run for their money in the nightmare department. It's the perfect appetizer for the main course, and watching both series will likely help you appreciate both even more. Evangelion looks like a straightforward mecha series, just like PUELLA, MAGI, MADOKA, MAGICA looks like a sweet pastel magical girl adventure. That's what first-time viewers usually think before their rude awakening. Madoka Kaname and best friend Sayaka Miki have a chance encounter with the impossibly adorable Kyubey, who beckons the girls with the promises of magical powers to defeat evil witches. In return, Kyubey will grant each of them a single wish. The show's bubblegum sweetness is interspersed with deep introspection, disturbing fates for some of the series' regulars, and a darkness that surfaces just enough here and there before rising up to overtake viewers like a terrifying existential monster. In a nutshell, that makes it perfect for Evangelion fans.
僕と契約して魔法少女になってほしいんだ。
One of Evangelion's most appealing aspects is its refusal to adhere to strict mecha storytelling. There's talk of souls, the ego, and other heavy concepts that shows like Gundam usually don't explore. Space Runaway IDEON does the same. In fact, Evangelion creator Hideaki Anno was partly inspired by IDEON in the first place. Space Runaway IDEON follows a group of colonists forced to flee Earth after being attacked by an alien civilization known as the Buff Clan. The IDEON eventually becomes a pivotal tool for humanity to fight off the Buff Clan with its black hole cannon, which can literally create black holes. Its IDEON sword can cut entire planets in half, and the IDEON gun can destroy starships and planets as well. The end is a bit of a mind screw, but that's exactly what you're getting with Evangelion 2. These shows are 2 peas in the same pod. For the viewers who find Evangelion's narrative convoluted, When They Cry serves up a similar kind of addictive, puzzling storyline that may leave you begging for answers. Keiichi Maebara is a teenager who moves to the countryside of Hinamizawa, where nothing is as it seems, especially when it's revealed that the town could be suffering from a horrible curse that's driving its inhabitants to go on deranged killing sprees. There's a satisfying mystery to be unlocked through the looping timelines and a fair amount of detective work by Keiichi, and it all resolves in a satisfying way. It's a frightening detective story complete with scenes involving freakishly long nails, creepily drawn eyes, and just enough normalcy tossed in to catch you off guard, much like Evangelion does. Evangelion can be oppressively hopeless and bleak, so if you're in the mood for some levity, Martian successor NADESICO makes for a good emotional break. This anime is a science fiction comedy that serves up the same giant robot mayhem you'll find in Evangelion, as well as a surprising amount of emotional depth, hilarious anime references, and visual gags. With Earth at war with a race of aliens known as the Jovian Lizards, an organization named Nergal creates a battleship known as the NADESICO to combat the threat, gathering a team of civilian experts to take to the ship and pilot a series of humanoid robots against the lizards. There's only one problem. Everyone on board has something of a personality disorder, from protagonist Akito Tankawa to the love-struck Captain Yorika Musumaru. There's a lot of craziness that you'll enjoy getting caught up in. No mechs in this anime, but it is a sci-fi psychological thriller that delivers. When it comes to time travel, altering even the smallest detail from a past event can change the future drastically. But how much could one text message change? Steins Gate attempts to answer this question as it follows Rentaro Okabe, a self-proclaimed mad scientist. Along with friends Ataru Daru Hashida and Mayuri Shina, he runs the Future Gadget Laboratory out of his apartment, where the trio conduct experiments related to time travel, but soon find themselves swept up in a compelling murder mystery.
抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告と言えよ。
Ooh, well, what's your favorite anime on this list? Tell us in the comments section. And do not forget to check out our videos on the best new anime of 2019 so far and the anime coming to Netflix in 2019. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.